This is my morning. These are garbage. Don't buy them. And I've got all the drugs for the animals.
So both of our saws broke. And what'd you try to do?
Tried to replace the trigger, but the trigger's burnt out in this one, and the trigger's burnt out in this one. So I can't.
We were trying to switch the trigger from one to the other.
One to the other, but they're
so we
both.
had at least one saw.
They're both burnt out.
Well, they've lasted long before
time.
the build
I can't
started.
I can't talk smack about Rigid, but they're brighter days in the future.
Different brand.
Yeah.
No. Ball. Ow, not the claws, man. Why do you gotta do the claws? So I can never get the ball from Juniper, but she seems to want to put the ball in my lap. So I have to crouch down every time, and then she will give me the ball. But she's very punchy with her paws and claws especially. She doesn't like to get her nails cut, so they're quite long. But she wants to play ball all the time. Oh, you gonna check out the chainsaw? Lily! Phoenix. Greg, run this way. Don't hit me! Go, Steven, go!
Shit.
It didn't work. Come on!
Come on.
Come on, Eddie, let's go!
Shame on.
Try to shoot above it.
Always something. Something just happened with the pull cord. It just disconnected from whatever it connects to start the engine. Always something when you're just trying to get into it. Slows you down. So frustrating.
All I gotta do is get these two in here. They work on centrifugal motion, so when you pull, they swing out, and then they grab this, which turns that. So, I'm pretty sure I can fix it.
Just swear at it.
There's one. Weird, I've never seen that before.
It's only whenever I use the pull cords that they break. But you're stronger than me, so how am I the one that breaks it?
I don't know.
You reef on it way more. Do a jump! Woo! Broke again, and he just left.
What? Nick's gonna start it now?
No,
Or is it doing it again?
I don't know, it's all like it's catching halfway, and I got it to kind of cough a little, but I want an electric start.
I want lots of things. Lots of things. So here's the trick with these, especially if this thing's starting to go, hold it a little bit.
I do.
No, not the fingertip. I get the whole hand dirty. It's the injuries and elbow grease make a body sturdy. And at the end of that, turning on like a thermostat. Hot mess, effortless. Throw yourself with the heat is at. Make you work somehow. Heat all over it. Pour it all out. Get all over it now. Make a mess, throw down with a little grit. Let it all out. Get all over it. Hey, are you digging in? Or you on the surface? With the all you got, do you serve it out till you're out of service? Or you can wait and see, make bets on the lottery. Or jump in, keep the skin, grind it out with your whole damn body. Make you work somehow, eat all over it. Pour it all out, get all over it now. Next throw down with a little grit. Let it all out, get all over it. Even if it doesn't pan out, I can say I saw the real thing rather
Come on, little guy.
than photograph.
Come on.
I'd rather make
Oh,
the
just
story
sauntering on.
laugh.
No rush at all.
Lost a paradise.
La-di-da-di-da. Oh, there's Mommy. She's coming to see you.
We look for it, or watch it leave. Sight is all in how you see. We look for it, or watch it leave. Make you work somehow, eat all over it. Pour it all out, get all over it now. Next throw down with a little grit. Let it all out, get all over it. Make you work somehow, eat all over it. Pour it all out, get all over it now.
So what I'm just showing you here with the measuring tape is that these are supposed to be 1.5 inches. We're doing 2x4s, just lumber size. But by the end of it, it's getting smaller. So the brake is obviously not holding very well. And we've had the brake breaking on us a few times, and Greg has welded it, but it's obviously not holding. Just trying to get something done. I was hoping Greg would say we have to just go buy lumber. But I guess he knows how to fix this problem. It's just so hot. Why can't we just buy lumber and build something? Today's video is sponsored by Jackery, and we are super grateful to be partnering with them again. This is our Explorer 3000 Pro, and we've been using it for so many projects around here. And now that we have our awesome workshop built, we're going to be able to get so much more done. So this is a 3000 watt output with a 3024 watt hour capacity. And just for reference, Greg had this full at 100%, and he was running our planer, which is a pretty heavy loaded tool, and he ran it for an hour straight, and the Jackery was down to 63%. So you got a lot of power with this unit, which is really awesome. With the addition of a transfer switch on your home electrical system, you're actually able to switch your house, any critical loads that you assign to the Jackery. So you can do things like your fridge or medical devices. If you ever have a power outage or some sort of natural disaster that knocks out your power, Jackery is just useful for so many things. We've been actually running our water pump off of this. So we've been taking this down, and we can get more than a full cistern off of one charge with the Jackery. If you're like us, getting 42 degrees Celsius or 107 Fahrenheit weather, we've been watering our animals a lot, and the grass and the garden, and just trying to keep things wet and alive, including ourselves. I actually wanted to let you know about some mega discounts that Jackery has on right now. Until July 23rd, there's going to be up to 50% off, as well as an additional 5% if you use our code that's down in the description. And not only that, if you'd like to go and check things out in person, Jackery actually has units available at Home Depot, so you can go and check them out if you're interested. And a big thank you to Jackery for sponsoring today's video.
Well, good morning. This is a pile of road crush. I don't want it here anymore. We bought 2 dump truck loads of road crush, obviously for the dry pour and the barn shop project. And now we've got a big pile here. And one thing that we deal with, that we struggle with every year, is the amount of dust and dirt that comes into the property from this road. So our soil type is a sandy loam, an almost complete loam. And I know some of you will understand what I mean when I say that. It gets so fluffy that it almost stays suspended in the air because it's so light. So I have to cover it, and I figured road crush would be the best way. Katie was a little concerned that the road crush is going to get a bit dusty, but I don't think it's going to. I think we're going to be all right. So today what I'm going to do, or this morning, what I'm going to do is I've got all this old wood chip that's left over on the ground. I'm going to shovel it up into one big pile, get it out of here so that I don't bury it. And then I'm going to move some of this crush around and build a bit of a driveway. I don't think we've got enough here for what we want, but we've got a good chunk to get going on. So. That's gonna make a huge difference here. I'm so impressed at how far I was able to push this. Now, mind you, it's only about 4 inches deep, and it'll probably need some touching up in the future, but I own a tractor, so it's not that big of a deal. And I can see us probably getting at least one more truckload, probably at least one more, just to really get it down, but that'll come in time. Anyway, there you go, Katie. No more dust.
We are super excited to get started on the power shed build today. We've been milling up some lumber, so we're ready to just start framing, which is always the funnest part of building, I find. Greg's just been giving the goats their latest dose of copper and dewormer and stuff. We're finding they're looking a little rough, so we just want to give them everything they need and just hit whatever's bothering them with the cure, I guess.
Preventative maintenance.
Yeah, preventative maintenance. We are gonna start building today.
That one's good. Let me just check.
That's been way so itchy. So Greg is doing layout while I'm cutting all of the boards, but I did want to point out that we are putting rubber between the cement and the bottom plate because we are well aware that the cement is going to hold moisture and will rot the bottom plate. So have no fear, we've got that covered. And we're also planning on painting the cement with the rest of our deck stuff that we saved. So that will seal the interior of it as well.
Hold on. God, framing on a flat surface is crazy. So this is one thing with the drive bore that's got me really nervous is drilling through it and putting a concrete anchor in. So we'll see how it goes.
Did it look like powdered concrete?
It's going to look like powdered concrete because I'm drilling it out.
Steven!
Did you go deep enough? Katie. I'm just gonna lift the whole wall. And then go like this.
Okay.
That's the hole. And I really. Oh, I just broke the slab.
Did you?
Okay, just stop this and just hold it straight.
So for this last wall, we're actually going to be putting on a window with a screen so that we can have some ventilation in the warmer months. And I know a lot of people were asking about how we're going to keep this warm in the winter. And our plan is to get a Chinese diesel heater. Chinese diesel heater. I wasn't sure if it was that or a propane heater. But Greg really wants to try out the diesel heaters. So we'll put one of these in here, and I believe they're on a thermostat, so you can set it to just keep it at a certain temperature. And they're supposed to be really efficient, so that's cool. And plus there's also going to be the heat coming off of the electrical equipment. So we're going to insulate it really well, have it all airtight, and see how it goes. When we first moved here, like 5 years ago or whatever it was, we found a pile of really cheap lumber on Marketplace. Someone was selling a bunch of stuff. So I sent Greg to go pick it up. And I think when he was there, they offered him a bit more lumber than was listed on the thing. But anyways, we're using the final piece of lumber that we've had sitting here for 5 years.
The header.
Been holding on to it.
This is older than every single structure on our property. It's kind of nice putting it into this shed.
Yeah, it was always too good to burn, so we're finally going to use it.
Hammer. Good. Okay, we can leave that like that.
While you're out.
Yeah. Bingo.
All right, we got 90% of the framing done. We're gonna have to do the
It's hot out.
trusses, the truss joist things tomorrow.
Yeah.
Whatever they're called.
Yeah.
But I think we gotta mail them first. So that'll be the next video.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go sit in the creek. Greg's heading out to go visit with a friend. And that's it.
It's too hot. AC, creek, and that's it. If you like this content, make sure you click thumbs up and subscribe, and then you will get to see more of us. And big thanks to Jackery again for sponsoring today's video.
See you next time.
See ya.